Alright, Porsche 911 GT1 Straßenversion Limited Series, the final tier. Alright, here we go. We got 3 more gold trophies to claim here, so we'll start with elimination at Nürburgring. And this series seems a little bit shorter. I know, it took me just about as long as the Mercedes, but this one, if I were determined and if my phone didn't run out of battery, I think I would have been able to complete it without too much, with some time to spare possibly. But unfortunately, my phone did run out of battery, so I had to recharge. But by that point, I was like 13 tiers through, so 12 or 13, I can't remember. But yeah. Anyway, still, 3 hours of instant service does help out. So we don't have to actually drag this out over the course of full week or something like that. But I suppose if you stretch it over a course of a week, it does make the event a lot more relaxed, because complete I guess couple of tiers each day. Just 6 races, that's not too bad. And let's see. And of course, if you bot train, there may be some tiers that you would be able to, especially earlier on in the series, that you should be able to get through without even servicing the car. Assuming that you have enough upgrades on. That's the, the sort of the upfront payment that you have to make is perhaps what's more prohibitive than anything else in these limited series. These are grinder events, Since both cars featured in the same bonus series with the same specs, we have to grind it out. 15 tiers each car. Yeah, that's, I suppose, the premise of the game, right? Anyway, just one final opponent to survive. There we go. Alright. Pick up a few racing dollars for the effort. Relatively clean race, right? And 1200 fame points. Takes out maybe 5 service bars and change. Alright. Gold trophy number 43 down. And then 44th down to 135 gold to skip now, by the way. Let's do endurance next. Sure, it's gonna be at Porsche test track. 9.1 kilometers is the target. Yeah, that's how you can tell. Been kind of sloppy with the bot training, because if I were staying consistent with the bot training, that distance would be under 4 kilometers or possibly under 3 kilometers by the time you reach the end of a series. But yeah, you know what, it's not like 9 kilometers is difficult distance to hit. I mean, typically when we run, we typically hit like 10 plus without too much difficulty, even when a car is in critical condition, you know what I mean? So let's see. How long is a lap here? It's gotta be around 4 kilometers, is my guess. So we'll have to do 2 full laps and maybe then a little bit. Alright, so first lap, just take it nice and easy. Little skidding there in the bus stop. Or maybe it'll be a little less than 4 kilometers. Let's find out. Yeah, it is slightly under, isn't it? More like 3.8 kilometers. So, yeah, not a terribly long circuit here. And I do appreciate the drafting. That's kind of fun. Alright, 5.1 kilometers. And counting. Alright, now I think I should probably stop overtaking, since I don't want to drag it out longer than necessary. So I'm going to try to finish when once we hit the target distance. I'd like to have not as much time left on the clock here. Although I think we'll be getting another lap bonus. Since, yeah, still a couple of more kilometers to go, maybe 1.5, and I'll stay behind this safety car, more or less. Alright, so still got some 20 seconds left, but I think this will set up nicely when we come to the target distance. We should be right down to the final 10 seconds. There we go, right on the money. All right, so maybe 2.5 laps or so, right? A little bit less than a half, but maybe 2 1/3. All right. About 10 service bars taken out, or slightly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or so. So, like, typically it's about a service bar per kilometer of racing, usually. So that's still fairly consistent. And that brings skipping costs down to 120 gold for the final event, which is the Cup at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix, PR 56.4 required. It's a 6-lap race. And of course, you get that by getting 3 upgrades across the board. Just to recap, the cost is some 338 gold. Of course, 40 of it we get back. So, and of course, you know, with those victory points, we did pick up a few more gold rewards along the way. I haven't collected them, but that's available to us. So that's nice. All right. So we're getting a 6-lapper Grand Prix Cup race here for the final tier. And yeah, as I was saying, Mercedes had a few more longer races in the later tiers of the limited series. So this one, I would say, is a little bit shorter, which is, I would say it's a good thing, because both cars are kind of like, it's like, they're similar. I'll just put it that way. The specs are same, so you should be expecting similar performance, and they are. So obviously there are small minor differences. Only time that will really make a those minor differences will make a change is when we have team events like top speed. Then having one set of specs might just edge out the other one, since the winning margin in those events come down to very, very small gap, so every little bit counts. But we don't have those events right now. I don't know if they'll ever come back, unfortunately. Because team events were fun. Had some good times with it. Anyway, this is a rather quiet race, isn't it? I'm sure we'll start to lap somebody towards the later part of the race, even though, this grid isn't exactly a very well trained grid, meaning, as I was saying, kind of lazy bot training, so they are relatively fast. So we may not have straddlers in the back here. Alright. So we'll just kind of focus on the lap time here. Should be at first checkpoint 26. Alright, so at that pace we should be getting about minute 15? That sound right? For the full lap. Alright, so sector 2. Yeah, it's a little slower. 54. We're off by a couple of seconds there. Maybe about a second. But of course that offsets the overall pace by a good 5 seconds or so. Alright. Whoa, a little late on the braking. Yeah, that's not gonna be a very good lap here. Pace is way off already. Swinging way too wide. Are we gonna get sector 2 under a minute? At least I think I can do that. 56, yep. And we got some slow traffic now. And as we're wrapping up the lap 4 here. Beginning of the, whoa, dude. The second half of the race, right? Lap 5, alright. But overall pace wasn't that far off. Minute 21 compared to the lap before, minute 20, you know what I mean? Alright, so corner 1 was much more under control. Okay, so that brings the sector 1 down to 26 seconds. Get a little push from behind. And let's see if we can hug it a little bit tighter on the inside. And can we get the sector 2 under 55? Yeah, we did. 54, that's actually more like on par, right? 26 and change. Or maybe they should be more like 53 and change, huh? So still tiny bit off pace. And the final sector is still minute 20, so yeah. Even when I made that terrible mistake sliding out of the first corner, it's only off by a second. How does that work out? It wasn't exactly like the last of the remaining lap was all that great, but 26 seconds as I get kind of tangled up here. Behind the bright yellow Porsche. .54, 55, so yeah, a little off pace. Whew, that was close. Alright, so, are we gonna get it? Minute 20? 9:20, minute 20, still under minute 21. And that is for the final gold trophy that pays out slightly over 30,000 racing dollars with some clean race bonus. Yeah, with some 5,200 fame points, so that's not too bad for quick 8 minutes of racing. Of course, that does wipe out the remainder of the service bars here, but that's a-okay since that was the last race. So just to recap, here's the upgrade specs. 3 upgrades every category, brings your PR exactly up to 56.4 at the cost of some 338 gold. Alright, the final gold trophy. There it is, 100% complete. So let's go ahead and collect the rewards. Alright, very nice. A new old car in the garage. Alright, and additional 2,000 victory points. And next reward here is just the racing dollars. a stepping stone, right? All right, so there you go. That is the end of that limited series. So oh yeah, these are replayable. So but anyway, that'll do it for this playthrough. Thanks for sticking around and tagging along for the ride. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.